Say yes. Say I. Check the streamers. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Okay, we have the sound going. We have the sound going. One, two, 1, 2. The gain is okay. It's the high contrast. No, we don't want the high contrast. Large text. Yeah, okay, large text is fine. Covered this in the video before. Doing some coding. What is this thing? It's the media source. It's the media source. Should we test this quickly? Maybe. Hey, go check it out if you haven't done so already. So everything you do is deployed on BioniChaos.com. It's deployed. I should have okay light in the room. Let's test it real quick and move on. So we can start with something interesting. Have to move for this one to work. It's hard not to move, isn't it? Keep moving all the time. Keep talking all the time. Okay, so is it locking in onto something? Yeah, locking in on to 60, 70, 69, 70. And my smartwatch is showing 71. So that's close enough. Maybe we should do some straying something. Let's do some warm up. Do hands up. Okay, getting up to 80. Let's check 80. Well, for this to work, you have to not move. Good luck. Okay, let's try. So expecting 80 something. $77. I'm back to 70. What? Already. It's very strong on 70. Yeah, my smart was showing 72. So it wasn't running fast enough or something. Because the other thing is the dynamic range. It could be showing you something accurate within a certain range, but then be inaccurate in another range. That's a possibility. That could be a possibility. Shall we try it again, or we'll try it again in a bit? We'll try it again in a little bit. Doing the eigen faces, reconstructing of the face. Let me know if you have any questions about it. Should have videos on it. Should have videos on it. Eigen. Eigen. Also German name, is it? Yeah, I have videos. I have another one. And that's something else. Yeah, we have like 2 videos on it. From 6 months ago. Yeah. Didn't realize. Time flies. Time flies. 6 months ago. Yeah, you can check it out on the site as well. Did I say everything we do is deployed on BioniChaos.com? Go check it out. So we tested this one. Have the EG to music. Get to the Brave browser. Audio on. So that's what it sounds like. Wait, why can't I hear it? Can I hear it? Yes, I need to scroll to hear it. You can hit F12 to see what notes are being played. You can see what notes are being played. You have to yeah, window size, I think it's 10 by default, 9 is fine. Scrolling through the page will show you what notes are being currently played, and they're being hopefully accurately selected based on the power in each frequency band. So it should be scientifically correct in terms of the sonification. I will have to redo this tool at some stage to redo this at some stage to make it more modern, look better, more interactive. Obviously, it's missing a play button. It's no play button. What? but I suspect this one has a backend, so not ideal, not ideal. So if you're searching for the source code, the actual data, it's a human patient data, will be somewhere on my server, so it's also not ideal. Should convert it into JavaScript. Should convert it into JavaScript. If you have any questions, especially if you visited the website, do let me know. I'll pop the link to this. Hey, let me know if you have a question. Let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah, we have some videos coming out. Yeah, they're for members only. So if you pay the member, you can see them. Otherwise, they just come out in a day or two. So you can wait. There will be, so there are 4 of them. They will be coming out in the coming 4 days, each one at midnight. Some optical illusions, procedural walk cycle in 3GS, another optical illusion. Yeah, that one needed a bit of debugging. So we might have a question. When I say if you have a question, it means sorry, I shouldn't laugh. But yeah, we reached 1.3 thousand videos on the channel. Go check them out. What are the most popular ones? Removing noise from EEG using wavelet transform. That one, I don't like it. Don't know how it even became popular. Was some sort of a random thing. Real-time eye tracking. Can bring out the eye tracking. Where's the eye tracking? Eye tracking. Ah, yeah, we have it running. Yeah, again, could improve the. We could improve the interface. The interface could use some serious improvement. It does work. Did cover it before. It might be sensitive to the light conditions in the room, but yeah, it will trace your face. That's easy. And will trace your eyes. Relatively easy. Yeah, it actually says over there one eye is missing. Yeah, but you can adjust the eye position. And it also detects the pupil, but this one is tricky because all it does really is detecting the darkest area within the eye. So you might need to adjust that, and even then adjust the darkness threshold, but even then it might work for one eye but not the other. It's probably because I have natural light coming from one side and some other light, non-natural light, artificial light, artificial intelligence light coming, well, from behind my screen. So you have to kind of adjust it to work. Keep your head still. Then if you move your eyes, which I can't see the screen at the moment, obviously, it should still trace your pupil. Kind of. Maybe. So check out the eye tracker as well. check out the eye tracker. Yeah, everything we do on this channel is eventually available on BioniChaos.com. We had a few subscribers. Thank you very much. Oops. Yeah, that's the website. We have a lot of things still in development, so we should be jumping into development. What do you think of that? Let's see. Wait, do we have the sound working correctly? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fine. Okay, we have the sentiment analysis. So to hear recording, you have a clear reset button, and that's fine. And then we have the text input. That's okay. That's working fine. I'll share it in a link as well. But this one only works in Chrome. I tried it in other browsers, it just doesn't work. And doesn't work is not in the lexicon, which is weird. This is amazing. Okay, amazing is in the lexicon. Amazing is in the lexicon. Can I make myself transparent somehow? Transparent. Does this work? I'm more or less transparent now. Yeah, I can't get rid of all the this filter in OBS. Then it starts getting rid of my face as well, which I guess is okay. But yeah, it's not able to get rid of all the background. It's not able to get rid of all the background. All the background. Get rid of the background. Okay, so still testing this one. Sentiment analysis. Those labels are not really necessary, are they? Oh, come on. It's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to change the hue just in case the thing will be able to get rid of my face somehow. So get rid of the background. Is purple any better? Wait, we should have another filter. Can we have a color? And that doesn't work, does it? Do grayscale. Yeah, if we do grayscale, might need another filter. What's a SDR video? What? I don't know what that is. Turn it off for a sec. A chroma key. A custom color. Why when we select the color we can't select it from big screen color? You can pick screen color. Oops. Wait, what happened? Okay, chroma key. Actually works maybe. Actually not too bad. Yeah, I can't get rid of that line. Well, that line is on the wall, so. Yeah, it doesn't work on white background, does it? Can't win. Chroma key. Oh, there's brightness gamma. Let me know if you have any questions. I can't get rid of. Did you have a question? So this thing. Okay, is it working? Is it still transcribing? No, it's not. It's still transcribing. Yes, we are. Very nice. Very good. Very good is in the lexicon. Very nice is not. We can keep fixing it forever. We did it yesterday. Didn't get far. We didn't get far because it can keep updating it forever. It's, yeah. Do something else today. We'll do something else. What do we have? Multimodal. We have that ideas page. Ideas page. We have. Let me pop it into another tab. Let's look at the ideas. So everything we do is deployed on BioniChaos.com. Go check it out. BioniChaos.com/ideas. Okay. Oh, where's the new one? We had a new one. Wait. We don't have a choice. We have to wait. Do you have a choice? No, you do not. Do you have free will? Maybe. Probably not. Yeah, this one, the Biomedical image viewer. Yeah, we can get stuck with it. Yeah, I don't know if I should go back to it or not. Where is it? Can run it. Can run it. Run it. And that's what it looks like. We have, what do we have? Well, we have a brain. That's a good start. You always start with a brain. Yep. So we have the Windows Center. We have the window width. The names are weird. The name should be something else, actually. The names should be something else. Let's talk to an AI model. Should we talk to an AI model? Are you an AI model? What model are you? And mental effort simulator, facial asymmetry, stroke screening, hand tremor, stability analyzer, temperature and or fever indicator, respiration rate detector. That one, the respiration rate, we can do. What's the prompt for it? Create a webcam tool, focus on tracking the upper torso, use an object tracking or pose estimation model like YOLO to identify and track the rhythmic, subtle movements of the chest and shoulders. The application must filter noise and accurately count the cycles of movement over a defined period to calculate and display the user's respiration rate. Yeah. Was it complexity level high? Is it? It will be somewhat similar to what we have already. This a camera microscope thing. So it would be using the same kind of the same technology, whatever. Using the same underlying tech. But on the chest, so we can see respiration rate. It will only work if you're not moving, like same as this one. And Ba-da-ba-ba. Shall we try it? Shall we give it a go? Shall we give it a go? Do we have to use YOLO for this? I can use whatever. Wait, for pose estimation, are we using the Google thing? And what model? What model should we use for that? Let's use Claude. Not Claude. Are we using? Wait, we do have access to Claude as well. Let's use a couple. Let's open Claude. We'll have so audio AI Studio audio AI Studio. No, we have the audio AI running. It's actually transcribing a text and doing a sentiment analysis. We'll look at it later on. We will look at it later on. Claudette, Sonnet 4.5. Okay. What else we got? We got, well, the obvious one, the one everyone knows. We got the AI Studio Sojourner 2.5 Pro, Sonnet 4.5. Shall we try anything else? Anything else we should try? Can Perplexity code? And well, we have a bunch of models. Vivian. I'll use that one for fixing things. We'll use it later for fixing things. Yeah, Perplexity is nice to chat to. Perplexity is nice to talk to. So we have the prompt. Hey, we actually have simulation of no, yep. Yeah, create a webcam tool, focus on tracking the output torso. Use object tracking or pose estimation like YOLO. Yeah, we'll remove the like YOLO bit. Don't want like YOLO. Let the model decide. Just let the model make a decision. Identify and track the rhythmic subtle movements of the chest and shoulders. Should filter noise. Count cycles of the movement over a defined period to calculate and display the user's respiration rate. And then we have a standard generate text. No, wait. Should we like the question was is like, should we stage it? So we have this generate text instructions for a developer, no code to create a single page. Yeah, we won't do it. Just go for the actual code. Create a single page interactive simulation animation viewer. Single HTML, JS, CSS, JSON. Do not use React, TypeScript, Tailwind, CSS, Google APIs. What else should we not use? Educational, interactive, and accurate, obviously. Works with keyboard, mouse, and touchscreen. As well, includes unification with a toggle option, sound off by default. A simulation game including controller. There should be 80% of the viewable height and text web overview, how to use technical data, future directions in the bottom of the page. Yep. Yeah, keep everything in single HTML script. Single HTML script. Someone says hi. Yes, we have the prompt. Okay, let's actually start with GPT. Then do 2.5 Pro. 2.5 Pro. Do we need grounding with Google search? Don't think so. URL context. Well, we don't have any URLs. And then we do Claude Sonnet 4.5 as well. chat to Perplexity about it or something. Okay, we have the code from GPT. Okay, what should we call it? What should we call this? Let's call upper torso respiration tracker single file. Well, we don't need to mention single file in the name of in the title, do we? Let's do respiration, whatever. I always say you can change the name later, but you always forget later, so good luck remembering. Good luck remembering. Good luck. Need a lot of good luck. Respiration it is. Unless there are other suggestions. Any others? What? Wait. Yes. Undo. We need it as a folder, not a file. Inside of it, we'll have a index HTML as per usual, and we have code from ChatGPT. 939 lines. It's not being lazy. I remember using it a lot in the past and it was lazy. There's an error though. Compute. Just we did a weird thing. What? Find a variable. Let var equal 0. Can var be a variable? I don't think so. It's the name of it, isn't it? Yeah, the linter is hopeless. ChatGPT like an error like on the get-go. It's essentially called a variable var, which is not allowed, is it? Don't know anything about code, whatever, but how do you make an error like the first code? Are you kidding me? Okay, let's call it GPT. The first prompt that makes an error. Are we even using that variable? It's something to do with the styling variables or something. Something to do. Okay, we're not gonna fix it. Just call it GPT HTML. I'm not gonna spend any tokens on fixing that. Let's move on to a Gemini. Gem. Call it Gemini HTML. Let's see if Gemini is any better. At least the minimum we can ask for is not having any errors on first prompt. How does that sound? And let's run it. Okay, we have something. It made like a simulation of it, but not with the camera. Yeah, it made this. So you started, it's as if your chest moving up and down, and it's showing the respiration rate. So get the idea how to use reset on the canvas. Model, torso model, technical details, future direction, real webcam integration. That's what I asked for to begin with, didn't I? Replace the synthetic data with live video stream for navigator media devices, get user media. But yeah, that's the idea. So it got the idea. I mean, obviously it won't be moving by that much, well, especially if you're facing it, right? So I don't know if it will work at all. Might not work at all. It might not work at all. What did Claudette? Let's have a Claude HTML. Copy the code because it won't run. They're trying to run it on their own server, but like, what's the point? Obviously, it's not gonna work. Let's check out Claudette. So Claudette went for the camera straight away, which is kind of what I was expecting. Start camera. Okay. Okay, we can use fix respiration rate monitor, real-time breathing detection using pause estimation. A camera active BPM breath detected. So what are you detecting breaths off my forehead for? Why are you detecting breaths off my forehead, you silly goose? It doesn't tell you signal quality is not measured. It should be like low or non-existent. Should be low or non-existent signal quality, shouldn't it? It would be hard for me to test as well. So I'll probably need another camera. I do have an hour camera. Should we have it pointing on the chest? Someone says hi. Hello. Hello. Oh, let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, so that's the prompt we had. We had a usual thingy that we use for development. And it made this for us. Okay, the question is what will happen if we don't have the torso in the footage, like I don't know. Do we need to connect an our camera? Should we connect the Nava camera? I'm not even sure if that camera is working, so might not work. I was kinda expecting. What was I expecting? Well, for it to work, you can still see the chest. Hey, Claudette. Okay, let's continue with Claude. Let's continue with Claude. Okay, can we actually modify the thing? Let's clear chat. Can we modify the thing to... Well, first of all, not to stretch the camera footage. The camera canvas should not be stretched. Now the chest detection doesn't work. I mean, we do have the chest in the camera. Can we work with that? Can we work with that? Is it the multimodal model where it will accept? An image? Hey, can you check the image attached and fix the code accordingly? The signal quality. So what happens to the signal quality when the chest isn't detected properly? I mean, it is in the footage, so it should be. We should do a better detection of the chest first. And what else? Hey, that was Claude Sonnet 4.5. Yeah, it's funny because yeah, Claude is trying to run it in the server, doesn't have access to the camera. Good luck with that. Where's it detecting breaths from my forehead? This didn't work. It wouldn't work, would it? It would not work. Wait, did you have a question? If you have any questions, we are deploying, so we're doing all the development on the YouTube channel, as you know, and then we deploy on BioniChaos.com. So all the tools are available on the site. Go check them out. Check them out right now. Claude. Video stretching, maintain aspect ratio. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like, who did it? Yeah, Gemini. Yeah, generated this. So that's what it kind of should look like. So it should detect your chest, do a waveform, estimate respiration rate. Is it actually gonna do the okay. Anyway, at least that's the idea. That's the idea. Okay, we did the improvements. 6 tracking points. Much better chest detection. Okay, is it over promising? Landmarks are color coded: green for high confidence, yellow medium confidence, red low confidence. What is it doing right now? No confidence. The code is Claude code was 841 lines of code. That's gonna be 1057. Okay. Is it any better though? Start camera. It's the torso. Are you kidding me? It's trying to find the torso. It's having trouble there. Still stretching. Is it stretching the camera? No. Does it have sound? No, wait. We need to get the torso detection. Camera active, respiration rate, revs detected, signal quality, out of range. All right. What on earth? What on earth? Need to fix it. How do we fix it? How do we fix it? Do you know how to fix it? I have to do this and print screen at the same time. Nah, that's the wrong screen. It's the wrong screen. Oh, come on. Really? Claude, come on, are you kidding me? Can't remove the image. Shall we give the code to another model? Normally, had some success with it in the past. And let's give it to Let's give it to Gemini. Let's give it to Gemini. We need a prompt. We need a prompt. Where's a prompt? Okay, so we're having trouble detecting the pose, the chest. Many suggestions are welcome. A Gemini 2.5 Pro. Yeah, I don't want to turn on the sound, so it will be some sort of rubbish. We had a few subscribers. Thank you very much. Sensitivity. What is it talking about? Sensitivity and lighting. Doesn't sound legit. Yeah, media pipe. Yeah, obviously Google. Google is going for media pipe. I don't know why Claude didn't. Who knows? Who knows why Claude didn't go for media pipe as well? Okay, I want to regenerate the whole code. Do we need to include regenerate the whole code, but consider the following instructions. But consider the following instructions. Do, 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 do. So we went from Claude to Gemini. It's redoing the code. Using a media pipe should solve the detection of the chest, because we do have chest in there, so we should be able to get respiration of it. Respiration of it. Stay still. How to use click, start camera, position yourself, stay still, breathe normally, toggle sound, monitor metrics. Yep. That sounds legit. So it knows what we are talking about. Should we keep that one? I'm surprised whatever ChatGPT did had an error in it. So this would be both Claude and Gemini. HTML. So first Claude, then Gemini. We'll get the code. Let's see if there are 789 lines. Run that locally. Are you kidding me? That's not me. Wait, should it? Yes, spacebar to reset. Keyboard shortcuts work. Gathering data, but yeah, that's meant to be my chest. Are you kidding me? Okay, so we had technical details, rate calculation, synthetic landmarks. And should be moving by that much. We should have some sort of amplification to it as well. This synthetic stuff is nice, but should have the camera footage as well. Okay, let's go for... Okay, which one's the most promising? Yeah, the one Claude made had the camera footage. The first Gemini had the good idea of what the application should look like, but again, synthetic. This one's synthetic as well, but this beta probably can get rid of the original Gemini code. Let's start getting rid of things. Should we still try fixing the ChatGPT one? Let's get rid of this Gemini. So we have the camera, but it has wrong approximation. Then we also had... So let's go with the Claude Gemini version. Let's actually try. Give me a sec. Let's try. Fixing the GPT code. Because it actually looks promising. It actually looks promising. Guess it fixed it. What? That's weird. It's not applying changes. Reapply? What? What's going on? A clear console. Does it need an agent to fix something like that? Maybe. Maybe it needs an agent. So we have this one working with the camera, and this one doing a correct simulation, synthetic data. Yeah, kind of cute. Wait, we might have a question or something. Let me know if you have a question. It should be detecting my chest and amplifying the motion. Okay, the agent is actually okay. So change the variable name, because originally Gemini decided to call the variable VAR, which is not a great idea, is it? I don't think so. Ah, no, that was ChatGPT. Yeah, it did a mistake in the first run of the code. But this is what it made. Yeah, there's a CSS issue, I think. We'll try and fix it. We will try and fix it. We will try and fix it. Fix the syntax there. Then that variable is not being used. Hey, click console. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, ChatGPT. Bad, 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 bad. Bad, 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 bad. Just wasted my time. Did you just waste my time? And let's get rid of it. Okay, so we have the Claude and Claude Gemini combined. So Claude Gemini combined. Needs future directions. We need future directions. Classifications. This one. Let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, so trying to add the live camera mode, which I thought will be obvious thing to do, but okay, we have the demo with synthetic data. That's okay. Do we want to keep the synthetic data, then be able to switch between the two? Maybe. So we'll have integrating a real machine learning model like MediaPipe pose to process the live webcam feed. We're still struggling just finding the the pose, the chest for the respiration rate. Well, it shouldn't be simulated, it should be actual recorder. It should be an actual recorder, not just a simulator. Okay, so media pipe integration, mode toggle. The new toggle switch has been added to control, allowing the seamlessly switch between simulation and live camera. That's nice. Would it actually work? A dynamic UI, play button, changes to start camera when in live mode, unified processing pipeline, whatever. Yeah, lots of stuff. Let's see if it's actually working. We currently have 716 lines of code. Okay, I actually have to press two buttons. Okay, the thing works. The thing works. Now stretching my camera feed. Let's actually test it for a sec. So it's detecting the chest. Yeah, it's doing the standard media pipe detection. Is it counting? Signal quality is good. Not sure if it's counting or not. Don't think it's counting. I don't think it's counting. It's finding the chest correct. Okay. Yeah, finding the chest and hand, but then We need some sort of amplification. Yeah, we need an amplification slider of some sort. Hey, do we need some sort of amplification slider? And do we need some sort of amplification slider to make the respiration, the breaths detection better? Yeah, let's see. I got the idea. Combination of Claude and Gemini did the trick. Did the trick. That's an excellent and insightful suggestion. Yep, of course it will say it. Question is, will it actually work? An amplification slider. Take the raw breathing signal, the vertical position, calculate the recent average baseline, find the difference between the current signal and the baseline, multiply this difference by the amplification factor from the slider, add the result back to the baseline. Sounds legit. It sounds like it knows what it's talking about. Did it regenerate the whole code? Is it complete or is it being lazy? So we currently have 516 lines. Have an index HTML, delete that. We'll use this code. 320 lines. That doesn't sound right, does it? Okay, so we have that web audio IP ads not spoiled. That's fine. We'll fix it later. So that's the simulation. Then we can move to live camera mode, start camera. Okay, we're getting some errors. And we have a sensitivity slider. Okay. Let's test this thing. Sensitivity slider. Does it work? So currently it's not measuring. No, it is measuring. Wait. So it's detecting my chest. Okay, now it's more sensitive. Yeah, it kind of works as so it works as expected. Okay, maybe it's too sensitive. What's the default signal quality? Good. The signal quality metric is just always say good. Seem to always just say good, which is not always good. It's not good to have the signal quality metric just always say good. Um, so we're testing this thing, doing respiration rate camera, testing the sensitivity slider. It always says signal quality is always good, which is weird. It's very weird. So it should detect changes of my chest. Like, yeah, now it's just counting rubbish. It's just counting rubbish. Keep testing it. It's a good addition. It's a good addition. Yeah, the sensitivity should be 3.2. Yeah, so the chest motion. So it's essentially like amplifying the chest motion. Does it come from the head? It shouldn't come from the head. So we have, well, it did count. Well, because by moving the head, we also move the, but it shouldn't count from anything else. Wait, but it is. So there's noise. Yep, lots of noise. There is noise. Well, you have to stay still. What do the instructions say? Always read the instructions. Choose a mode. Simulation mode, play simulation, live camera, click start camera, adjust sensitivity. Okay. Should tell you not to move. Signal amplification. It's always removing the future directions from the code. Can we bring back the future directions and explain the sensitivity and the noise? Make sure the text below at the bottom of the page actually explains the noise and and how can we correct the sensitivity slider and potentially future directions as to how we can filter some of the noise. stay on the same chat. Do we need grounding with Google search? Nah, it should know everything, but this model should just know everything. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Just go with your finger like this, tick 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 tick, and then you keep going, tick 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 tick, and you keep going, tick 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 tick, click. I'll do it again. Just keep going like this, tick 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 tick, and you keep going some more, tick 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 tick, and you keep going, tick 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 tick, click. So you don't miss any future live streams. Okay, we had the thing finished, updated the code. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Okay, we have the index HTML, we have the Claude Gemini. Which one? So it's doing the simulation. It's doing the simulation. Pause. Sound mode, we can change the mode. Start camera. The sensitivity default is 1.5. So as you breathe, it should, in theory, count your breaths. Well, you can fake it by just moving up and down. Do, 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 do. BPM. Signal quality gathering data is a good sign. It's not just saying good, which is good. Let's go through the how to use adjust sensitivity. Yeah, it should also tell you not to move. Just breathe. Well, not to move, keep breathing. This now in live camera, signal noise sensitivity. The rhythmic vertical movement of your chest is the signal. We want to measure however small random movements in body sways, camera jitter. Sways, camera jitter, or digital video artifacts create noise. They create a lot of noise. The sensitivity slider amplifies the difference between the current signal and its recent average. That's right. So I don't know what the sensitivity should be. Is it counting correctly or not? Maybe not. Well, we'll generate noise if you move around too much. So we'll keep testing it, while we actually give the code to professional podcasters. We'll do it in a new chat, new chat, new chat, new chat, new chat, chat. No, actually, we'll do it with this one. It generates then a lot of detail in yet fun conversation. Detailed but fun conversation between data scientist and a smart comedian about this web app. Just provide the script without the scene description. And we will pop it into another playground live, not live, video, audio. Yeah, the Google API student has featured. It's the Nano Banana. Gemini live images, video. The VO2. We haven't used VO2 for a while. So if you have a question, go for it. So the audio thing, use the 2.5 Pro. Two speakers. Yeah, I'll do this to voices. Two voices. Yeah, we'll have the chat. I forgot which one's which. Yep. So we're generating the podcast. This was actually generating the sound. Every time it counts. Does it? Yeah, it's generating a sound every time we count the breath. So if you generate noise, yeah, so it's counting a lot of counted a few waves that way. So it's kind of counting correctly. What if I hold my breath? But it's still counting. It's a bit weird. It might be too sensitive or something. Let's reduce the sensitivity a bit. Yeah, we'll sound this. This is an overview, only 4 minutes, just under 5 minutes, of essentially Notebook LM. A Gemini 2.5 Pro preview text to speech. Two speakers. We'll have a comedian and a data scientist doing an overview of this web application that we are developing right now. And I'll comment along.
Check this out, Yojik. I put the finishing touches on my new web app.
Let me guess. It uses blockchain AI to tell me which cat videos I'll like next week?
Close. It watches you breathe.
What? You built a web app that's into heavy breathing? I think there are already websites for that, Misha, and they are not typically classified as data science.
No, it's a respiration rate monitor. It uses your webcam and a machine learning model to count your breaths per minute. See, there are two modes, simulation mode and live camera.
Simulation mode. Is that for people who are too busy to breathe for themselves? Sorry, can't breathe right now. I'm in a meeting. Run the simulation for me.
It's the training ground. It runs on perfectly generated synthetic data. A little animated skeleton breathing at a calm 15 breaths per minute. This way, you can see how the algorithm should work without any real-world messiness.
Ah, a Zen mannequin. I like it. No stress, no sudden panic that it forgot to pay a bill, just pure rhythmic skeletal breathing. So what happens when I switch to live camera? Does a little skeleton escape and start judging my posture?
It gets better. It superimposes the skeleton over you. The app uses a model called Media Pipe Pose. Think of it like a tiny, brilliant digital anatomist who can find your shoulders, elbows, and chest in real time just by looking through the camera.
So my laptop is currently performing a non-consensual physical examination? Fantastic! Does it also know I had garlic bread for lunch?
It only cares about the vertical displacement of your shoulders. As you inhale, your shoulders rise slightly. As you exhale, they fall. That movement is the signal.
My breathing is a signal. Got it. And all my other nervous tics and fidgetings?
That's the noise. And that brings us to the best part, the sensitivity slider.
A sensitivity slider? For what? To tell the app my feelings are valid?
Precisely. If you're breathing very shallowly, the signal is weak, like a whisper. The noise of you just slightly swaying might be louder. If you crank up the sensitivity, you're telling the app, amplify everything. Listen harder for that whisper.
So it's like a bouncer for my breaths. Sorry, that was just a twitch. You can't come in. We're looking for a full committed inhale.
Exactly. But if you turn the sensitivity up too high, the bouncer gets jumpy. It'll start thinking a tiny shoulder shrug is a full breath and give you a wildly inaccurate reading. It's the classic signal-to-noise ratio problem made into a toy.
I see. So the goal is to find the perfect level where my laptop accurately identifies my breathing, but diplomatically ignores the fact that I'm constantly adjusting myself in this chair. This is more emotionally complex than my last relationship.
And look at the waveform. That blue line is your amplified signal. The peaks are your inhales. The app just counts the peaks.
It's a tiny, personal rave for my lungs. And what's this sound toggle?
Sonification. Every time it detects a breath, it makes a little boop.
Oh,
Boop,
wonderful.
boop.
The soothing rhythmic beeps of being monitored. It's like a hospital, but with more browser tabs open.
It's for biofeedback. You could use it to practice slower breathing.
Or to create a sick beat. Boop, boop, boo boo boop. My respiration rate is dropping the bass.
See, you get it. And the future directions part is where it gets really interesting. Estimating heart rate from tiny color changes in your forehead, analyzing stress levels.
You're telling me that in the future, I'll open my laptop and it will just say, Yogic, you seem stressed. Your heart rate is elevated and you're breathing like you just saw a spider. Maybe skip that extra espresso.
Essentially, yes, it could become a powerful wellness tool.
Or an incredibly judgmental roommate. I'm not sure I'm ready for my laptop to give me a pep talk. It already knows too much. For now, I'm just happy I can finally prove to someone that I am, in fact, breathing. The little skeleton gets me.
Yeah, so holding my breath doesn't work. So the sensitivity must be too high or something. We'll just reduce it to 2.5, whatever. Try holding our breath for a sec. Yeah, 2.5 seem to be counting correctly. But I'll hold my breath for a sec again. No, it's still counting. So probably have to reduce the sensitivity a bit further. Uh, so I might have a question. One sec. Did you have a question? Yes. I'll just have to repeat them for my stream, but yeah, go for it. Someone supposedly had a question, but no, they couldn't make it. They couldn't make it. Anyway, pop it in the chat. If you have any questions, pop them in the chat. Sorry, I can't hear. One sec. Oh, this video will be horrible to edit. Sorry, if you're trying to say something, let's go photographer, teacher, web designer. We have a photographer, teacher, and web designer. But I can't hear them. Bye-bye. What's your question? Anyhow, yes, as you know, everything we develop on this YouTube channel. By the way, go subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll show you how to do it. You go with your finger like this, like this. And then you go further. And you keep going. Click. So you don't miss any future live streams. We're developing, yeah, so that one we've been testing for quite some time. This one actually can get your heart rate. So I don't know what's more difficult to get off your camera, your heart rate or your respiration rate. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What? So what do you think? Is it harder to get respiration rate or heart rate? Because the heart rate, yeah, we had a couple of versions of it. Wait, I need to sort out the version. We need to do a version control. We need to do a version control. Which one's the working one? Which one is the working one? So we have the Claude Gemini one. We have the index HTML. Simulation, camera. Ah, that one. Stress level analysis. Data export. Yeah, so the Claude Gemini is the correct one. Let's actually replace it. Let's replace it. Get rid of the index HTML and rename this index HTML. Start this page. A simulation mode, start camera. Okay, I'm going again. So why it's stretching the camera footage as well. Can we not do that? Can we not? Why are you doing that? We can get that fixed by don't like how it starts, because when you load the page, you have the simulation. Maybe we should have the live by default. Should have the live thing running by default. Don't you worry. Okay, so we want the live camera mode to be the default. When we loading the page. We also want the default sensitivity to be around 2.5. Well, not around 2.5, we just want it to be 2.5. So it's around the middle of the slider. We want the live camera to be the default when loading the page, and also the sensitivity to be 2.5 as default value. Do we need an agent for this? Maybe. Well, because it's 2 tasks. Live camera mode be the default. Also the sensitivity to be 2.5 as default value. Agent. Agents are coming to take your job. Are you ready? Probably not. We have an agent fixing the code. Okay, it did change the code. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so what changes did you make? No, that meant to be 2.5 now. That meant to be 2.5. It was not meant. Agent? Agent? The sensitivity meant to be 2.5 by default. The agent just ignored the second half of the prompt. Yeah, it doesn't fit the screen really well. I was trying to remove my background, but I can't because I have this thing behind me. But the respiration thing should work. Just turn the sound from the browser, from the Brave browser. Is it counting? Is it working? Not sure if it's working or not. Check. Let me check. Ba-da-ba. The sound is on, so I should be hearing my own heartbeats. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Yeah, obviously there's noise if you move around quite a bit. Just, and the sensitivity, still checking the sensitivity. Sensitivity. We said 2.5 by default should work well, but yeah, we'll try like 3.5 or something. That thing working much better. This is working much better. Let me know if you have any questions. We have only a 1.3 thousand videos on a YouTube channel. That's all. So once you watch them all, you probably you could ask a really good question. Okay. Let's move on. Yeah, so we have these two tools. We have ideas, mental effort estimator, facial asymmetry, and stroke screening. We actually did a simulation on that one that meant to then mimic stroke as if it would just collapse your face or whatever. Still have it as a prototype. I think that one will remain a prototype. I mean, it's already on the website. Everything we do is deployed. Face express audio idea. Stroke. Yeah, it's called stroke. Open live server. Don't remember which model made it, but it's not working very well. That's for sure. So it takes the landmarks of your face, and then you can select the left side, right side. So that's working all right. You can select your own. Okay, selection. Select a few. So say if you had a stroke here, yeah, but the rendering of the screen of the new image doesn't work. Rendering doesn't work. We need a really good model to fix this for us. We need a really good model to fix this for us. Ba-ba-da-bow, ba-ba-dow, ba-ba-da-bow, ba-ba-dow, ba-ba. we would not have a baseline for this one. We will not have a baseline. Which one we were? Yes, this one. Not sure. Yeah, we'll just leave it as is. You can hear your respiration when it works. If you set the sensitivity, correctly, it should work more or less. Yeah, we'll deploy it as is and go from there. Maybe someone have any good suggestions as to how to improve this. Essentially, it's an amplifier. The sensitivity there is an amplifier. It's amplifying the motion of your whatever shoulders or your chest. Meant to detect your chest, amplify the movement difference. There's a description there somewhere. Yeah, you can do stress level out of it and stuff like that. So still testing this one. Testing. Does it sound like my respiration rate is correct? 21 BPM, breaths per minute. What's a normal respiration rate? I don't even know what the normal respiration rate is. What's the range for normal respiration rate? 12 and 20. I'm sitting at 18. But is it what questions? Is it accurate? Apparently it's age. So young adults have a higher breaths per minute. Interesting. Infants do between about 30 to 60 breaths per minute. Very interesting. Very interesting. can actually hear my own respiration rate, or when a breath is being detected. But is it accurate? I don't know. This video will be a pain to edit. Did I mention I have a YouTube channel? Well, you're probably watching this on YouTube, so. Yeah, I'm doing a bunch of different things. This one's probably the most promising, but we're testing the other ones. This one needs web work. It's nothing to do with the processing, it's with the rendering. To do with the rendering on the screen. To do with the rendering. The rendering is not great at the moment. I have to fix it somehow. How do we fix it? And the audio still should be on. We actually have to do something with an old video. Actually using keep renaming things. That's called the playground. Playground. We don't, for this one, can only use Gemini Flash. We do need URL context for it. Do need URL context. That video, give it there. It works because the video have been published for a while. So then you can actually yeah, rewriting like a description and stuff for an older video. Yeah, if you have any questions, well, we have a YouTube channel with 1.3, a whopping 1.3 thousand videos. Check it out. Everything we do, we deploy on BioniChaos.com. So you don't have to ask, what is this? Bum, ba-dum, bum. I just realized my prompt.txt file should not be where it is, but never mind, I'll fix it later. I'm not sure if we need to extract the captions for the video. Just play safe and extract them. If you have any questions and you check the website, do let me know. I'm also adding 3 different titles to the video. Gemini is working for you, and it's Flash. Gemini Flash latest. It's taking its time. Yeah, that video. So we're doing a lot of like cochlea. We have the couple tools around cochlea simulation. animation kind of works as well. Essentially like a fancy motion detector. But now it can also read your heart rate. Still testing, but this one is the most successful thing we made. There's another two similar applications, web applications, that need way more work. Yeah, we use like Claude, the combination of Claude and Gemini today that seemed to work kinda. So this sentiment analysis that only works in Chrome doesn't work in any other browser, which is a bit unfortunate. So I'm gonna use it in a different browser. I'll be finishing up soon. So you know what to do. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go with your finger like this. Tick, 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 tick. Then keep going. Oops. And then you keep going like this. Tick, 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 tick. And hit subscribe. So you don't miss any future streams. That's the kind of stuff we're gonna be working on. That's the kind of stuff we're gonna be working on. Yeah, we have a prototype of this DICOM. We have a prototype of the stroke thingy, the respiration rate. Yeah, lots of things. Lots of things is coming up. This one actually has sonification. Kinda helps. I'm not sure what to make of it. The sonification business. Just looking at a few things. I don't know if you have any questions. Traffic on the website. Thank you very much for checking the website out. Everything we do on this YouTube channel eventually available on BioniChaos.com. Something happening to the sonification when I change a tab. I'll move to a different tab or something. Or is it okay? It's okay. I'll keep testing it. You can test it for me as well. Don't be shy. analysis. Do we have the sentiment analysis on the list? It's kind of related to mental effort. Anyway, go check the site. Hey, like, subscribe, unsubscribe, you know what to do. You know what to do, don't you? And I'll see you next time. Yeah, doing the respiration rate monitor next time. Doing the facial, that's simulating a stroke. So if you're having a stroke, you can select pixels and simulate as if you're having a stroke, but that needs more work. So we'll be working through this list. You know what to do. You're going like this with your finger. Tick, 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 tick. And then keep going. Going tick, 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 tick. And keep going some more. Tick, 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 tick. Click. Bye.